Welcome to Not IE, aka Not Internet Explorer, where I explore the possibilities in web development in a world without Internet Explorer. Today is a quick primer on import maps in a TypeScript development environment. Disclaimer here, import maps are generally not used in production applications. They are tedious. Instead, tools like Rollup are used. I use import maps for small POCs to minimize overall tooling and build complexity. Let's go over first some basic TypeScript for if you're new to TypeScript, then import maps. What we have here is we have a simple HTML, simple page, says hello world, and hello world is being painted on the screen via this hello world component. The hello world component is written in TypeScript. Now you can see from this example there isn't really any TypeScript in here. So let's add the simplest thing to make it TypeScripty. So I'm going to add string. So this is completely unnecessary because TypeScript knows that it's a string, so you don't need to do it. But that is TypeScript. Now the problem is that will break if we try to run that as JavaScript. So we have to run it through the TypeScript compiler, and I have npm run ts set up in my package JSON, so that if you call npm run ts, executes this command, which then creates this dist folder and puts my hello world component there with a source map without the TypeScript. See, it doesn't have the string in there. And that is kind of our problem that we have here. Let's run the app here. Oh, I don't want to mess with the TypeScript anymore, so I'm going to run the TypeScript watch. So now, anytime I make a change to any of these files, it'll automatically compile and update that dist folder, and I'm going to try to use the browser from here on out. So here's our TypeScript, our hello world. Now the problem comes in, and this is totally contrived, by the way. You wouldn't really do this. You wouldn't just import a constant, for saying hello world. But I have this constants file that says export const message hello world. Importing that in now. It's saved. By the way, I've got a file system wired up in Chrome. It's pretty simple. You can just tell it where your file system is, and you can edit files right in Chrome if you're not familiar with it. But now we have an error. Failed to resolve the module specifier constants. And that is because we just have constants right here. There's no file extension on here. And that's kind of the way that a lot of imports happen now. You let the tool figure out the appropriate file extension to bring in. And it works well with doing import maps this way. So now we're going to fix our problem. And the problem is our index page imports hello world imports constants, and the browser can't find constants. Matter of fact, look at network. Is it not showing? Oh, nope, it's not showing it because it's never hitting it. So we couldn't find it. So let's fix it. So I'm going to open up my index HTML. And see, we have a script type equals module. We need a new script. And this time the type is import map. Again, this isn't supported in Internet Explorer. It should be supported in most of the browsers, Edge, Chrome. You can pull up MDN or whatever tool you want to look at to see if where it's supported. So first I make some curly braces. I'm going to make some JSON. And now we're basically going to treat things like a key value pair. So while TypeScript can deal with just the word constants right here, our web page doesn't know what to do with it. So we're going to tell it CONST. So that's, if you want to think of this as a key value pair, that's our key, and our value is going to be dist JS. And again, this is because our file's here, but every time we make a change, the TypeScript compiler is going to run because we've got a watcher, and it's going to put the file, make a new file right here, and change the file extension and strip out all the JS or TypeScript specific features. So let's save, and now our app works. This is all ceremony. This is all just direct mapping. It would be nice if the browser could be smart enough to automatically put JS on there, but it doesn't. Maybe that'll be a feature that'll come out later in import maps. There's some other tools that will generate these import maps for you from TypeScript I've seen out there. I haven't played with them. I usually just use rollup, and rollup solves this issue for you. Again, it's pretty simple. Key and then value. Think if you have any questions, put them in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them. Thank you.